Hey everybody, hello, and I'm happy for recording or finishing the first part of this video, and now let's come to the second part. What you saw before was the first rule of the 7 rules to be an excellent English speaker from LearnRealEnglish.com. And the first rule is it's do not use individual words, use sentences. I hope that you understood from the video what I meant. If you learned a new word, try to use it and don't just write the meaning of it in your native language. No, try to give use it in a sentence and then try to relate it with you and try to write something that reminds you by it. For example, try again in video games, so you will remember it directly, or anything like that. Okay, now let's go to the second grammar, which is do not study grammar rules, which I think that most of you maybe would like, because the most of us hate grammar rules. So what do you mean by that? Hello, everyone. I am going be your teacher today. I am going to tell you many or a lot of things. So, the second rule, which is do not study grammar rules, means that when you speak, do not focus on the grammar. That means you just listen and listen. And when you speak, just try to speak without caring about grammar. Because when you study grammar and try to speak by focusing on it, you will not be able to speak fluently and very quickly, which is the most of us wouldn't like. So try to study the grammar or focus on it only when you're writing, or the most of time when you're writing. But when you speak, try not to focus on it, because when you listen too much, you will be able to use the right and the correct grammar. So, now the third rule. What is it? It is learn deeply. What does it mean? It means that you repeat and repeat and repeat. For example, as you saw since few seconds, I was listening and listening and listening. So when you finish the track, you just repeat it and repeat it, just not to forget the vocabularies and be able to remember them very well. And actually there are other benefits like grammar, vocabulary, accent, and many things. That's about the third rule, and now let's go to the fourth. Oh, hello guys! This is my English walk in the university. Of course, everyone wants to learn English, and today I just would like to study by using my academic block. Older, so one syllable means ER, older, faster, nicer. That's nice, that's good. Narrow, or more narrow. So guys, didn't you hear by the fourth rule? It says use real materials, not academic books. So I changed my mind and choose to read a real book. Here is a funny and comedy book, and it is easy and it's for teenagers. So I can read it and learn better. Join me in reading. As you saw, that the fourth rule says use real English materials, which means that you don't use the academic books, which they are not for speaking like native English speakers, and actually usually the vocabularies that we use learn in the academic books, we don't use them in real life. So you should use the real English materials like English books, English books like novels, like children's books, stories, like newspapers, magazines, and all that stuff. That's about reading. About listening, as we said, I'm like watching movies, like listening to podcasts and even news, watching the news. Okay, and that's it. That's about. Actually, I told you that I will give you 5 rules, but actually they are 4. Now let's move on. Let's talk about subtitles. In my opinion, it's not better to use them when you improve. I mean, at the beginning, it would be hard to understand, and it's better to use the subtitles by your native language. After that, of course, inshallah, you will improve and be proud and confident, so you will not need them. So you don't have to use them. Or if you wanted to use them, it's better to use the English language subtitles. There is someone on YouTube says, gave me an idea. It's a good idea. He says that it's better to listen and without subtitles, or you just don't watch, okay, and just listen. And then write down what you expected. You listen. You listen to, okay, or what you heard. I'm sorry. And after that, you and then you turn the subtitles on and see if it's correct or not. And try again, and practice on doing that. And I hope that will be very helpful for you. Now, let's move for the third part. The third part or second part, okay, the third part of this video, which is about reading. About reading, as an introduction, I want to tell you my story with this book, The Warrior book. Actually, it is a novel, which means that it is. I think that it is I heard that it is the hardest level of reading in English. So. It's very old and not good for a beginner. I was very excited and went to the library and I just said, I will buy this book. I wanted to read it. Actually, I tried to read it. I read maybe the half of it, which means about 180 pages, and I did not understand anything. Actually, I was in the secondary school, which means that I thought that I'm advanced enough in English, but I did not understand it. So please don't make my mistakes. But no, this is not the end. Actually, I went to the university, and before I go to university, I just threw it away, and I gave up, or I just got bored, man. I did not understand anything. But then I tried to read other books, and there were novels as well, but they were for children, which means they were easier. And by that, I understood them and improved very much. Later, I back to the book. I back to this book, 360 pages, and I finished it, and I could finish it and understand it very well. I don't know why, but from this story, short story or anecdote, I just want you to understand that you can do it. It's not very hard at all. Just if you gave up and could not do something in anything, even math, just stop for a few minutes, have a break, and get back to it, and you will do it. I'm sure. Okay, for reading, read what you love. The most of us, when you will start reading, of course you will say that it's boring, and maybe that's because you did not read what you want. So pick up a book of your major, of the thing. Pick up a book of the type that you like, okay, and just read and don't give up. It's not that difficult. You just need some vocabularies, and how do you get them about reading? I have a friend, and he told me, or told us, we were in a group, he told us that when you read, do not translate the whole sentence, just translate the word that affects on the sentence understanding, okay? If you did not, it's not, the important thing is that you understand not the every word, but you understand the sentence, okay? And reading is not difficult. You just have to try. Read what you love. Actually, it's really boring at the beginning because you don't read your native language and you don't understand anything. But try to start with the easy books, like children books, like magazines, newspapers, and finally novels. And I hope that benefits. I hope that is good for you. I hope that is beneficial. Now let's move to the fourth part, which is writing. Well, so let's talk about writing. If you like to write by your hands, it's not a problem. But don't say that my handwriting is an issue that stops me from writing or continuing on the writing path. And it's not a problem at all if your handwriting sucks. Actually, my handwriting is not that professional and it's not that beautiful, so it doesn't matter. And now actually we have computers and laptops and iPads and phones, so you can write electronically. Okay, so about writing, don't say that I cannot write an article, I cannot write a whole page or a full page. It's not a problem, even if you write just a sentence every day. Just write all what you can do. And what you do write, you just write what you want. And write anything. Write poems, write thoughts, write article, or news, anything, okay? Reports, research, it doesn't matter. But the important thing is to write, okay? And when you write, please let someone correct it. Even if it is Microsoft Word, because actually it's good in grammar correction. Maybe it's not that good. And of course, if you let a teacher or someone that is good in English to correct it, it would be better. But the important thing is that you know your mistakes, and after that you rewrite them. Write the correction. Because if you didn't write them, maybe you will not learn from your mistakes. And that's it about writing. Now I will just give you some general advices or suggestions in the English learning language. Before I give you the general advices, I just forgot to mention two things in the reading part. First, read anything you see, because that will improve your reading skills. The second thing is that if you are advanced enough in English, in my opinion, it's better to use the English dictionaries, because you will understand it better and you will be like a native English speaker and be able to use also you'll be able to use the same or the exact vocabulary in the exact or the suitable place or position. Now I will give you some general advices. First, the EC or English Learning English Language Center says that it's not better to learn for more than 30 minutes each day. The second thing is, don't worry. I know that you find difficulties. I know that you I know that you get frustrated. I know that you get angry and you get depressed. Not only you, even me. Okay, I'm not that much advanced. Okay, I didn't reach the level that I still want to reach it. So it's not a problem. Everyone actually is feeling like that. It's not only you. So please don't worry. Before I give you the general advices, I just forget to mention two things in the reading part. First, read anything you see, because that will improve your reading skills. The second thing is that if you are advanced enough in English, in my opinion, it's better to use the English dictionaries, because you will understand it better and you will be like a native English speaker and be able to use also you'll be able to use the same or the exact vocabulary in the exact or the suitable place or position. Now I will give you some general advices. First, the EC or English Learning English Language Center says that it's not better to learn for more than 30 minutes each day. The second thing is, don't worry. I know that you find difficulties. I know that you I know that you get frustrated. I know that you get angry and you get depressed. Not only you, even me. Okay, I'm not that much advanced. Okay, I didn't reach the level that I still want to reach it. So it's not a problem. Everyone actually is feeling like that. It's not only you. So please don't worry. The three other parts or advices are: learn for fun. Don't learn it just to get a degree or don't make it difficult. Just learn it for fun. Don't make it hard. Don't learn it just as something that don't learn it because someone forces you to do it. Learn it because you want it. Learn it for fun. Okay. The second thing is that find your own method of learning, because everyone has his own method of learning. So just find it and go ahead. The last thing is reward yourself. When you achieve something, when you achieve something, or when you get or reach the level that you wanted, reward yourself, because you'll be more motivated to learn more and more. That's about it. That's about this video. But before I finish, I just wanted to give you some suggestions to learn English from YouTube. I have three, not only YouTube, okay, I have three suggestions, which they are YouTube, learnrealenglish.com, and finally EngVid or English Video. These are on YouTube. About podcasts, I know the BBC podcast. It's really good. There are many types of the podcast there. There are news, there are children, there are learning English. There are many things. There are health, I think. There are many things. It's very good for you. And I really hope that you enjoyed this video. And please like, subscribe, and share it. And I don't care if you didn't like it or share it. If you didn't like or subscribe, the most important thing is that you share it, because I think that many people care about this topic, and please share it. I hope that you enjoyed, and see you soon in the next video.